Okay. Agent-led training 2025. Become a lead management. This presentation will guide you through the process of the building a strong foundation in your real estate career. You will learn how to generate the leads and build the relationship with automate your workflow.
Hi Rashid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, hi. Hi,
Yeah.
Sashank ji.
So राशिद आपके ना जहाँ पे माइक्रोफोन है मेगाफोन का सिंबल होगा वो आप ऑन कर लो बिकॉज आपकी आवाज़ थोड़ी कम आ रही है।
Megaphone.
जहाँ पे आपका माइक फोन है ना नीचे उसके जस्ट बगल में एक हाँ
Okay.
एक मेगाफोन वो
Yeah,
आप क्लिक
it is yellow.
ओके ठीक है।
Yeah. So about my profile, I have 12 years experience in Dubai real estate and Qatar, Pune and Bangalore market. I done MBA and I have worked in Dubai couple of company as per real estate Dubai and which is I awarded at 2020 and 2022. I have a real RERA certified on 2019 in Dubai Dubai Land Department, and I have founded DR Co-Living and DR Properties in Pune in 2021. And we have launched recently Trax Estate Private Limited in Bangalore in 2024, offering the modern real estate solution. So I focus on driving innovation and meeting the client need to create long-term value and investors and homeowners. So the step one to build your database, the first leverage your network. Start by reaching out the friends, families, and social media's followers. Share the update about your real estate business and ask for referrals always. And tap into your client influence. Engage with the past clients and school alumni and colleagues. Join local community and groups and farmers connect with the potential leads and referral from trusted secures. Connect with the professionals like accountant and lawyers offering incentives and referrals, and the partner with the local business of the for across the promotions. Attend the network events, participate the real estate expo and the business meetups and exchange contacts and details and follow promptly to build the real relationships.
Mic is
Yeah, you can
on.
select.
Voice is echoing, please.
Praveenji, can you turn off your mic, please? Hello? Please, Rashid, go ahead.
So Rashid, I have a question here. Like for this particular slide,
Yeah,
मतलब
yeah,
how
please.
you use have you build your database kind of client base कैसे आपने किया है मतलब how you are doing working right now in Bangalore. So आपके पास कुछ set of clients है जिनको आप retarget करते हो sell करने के लिए
Yes,
and
yes,
how
yes.
you are growing the
How basically we start with that because first of all we reaching our own networks like Bangalore we have some families members and all the stuffs and we reach those people number one, and number two we are marketing it with the different platforms. We have very there are so many free marketing platforms. We use those marketing platforms and as well reach out to those old clients. This is also what we does basically. And always you can start a kind of Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp networking, email marketing, and there are bulk data we receive it from. If you pay very minimal amount, we receive the bulk data, so you can reach out those peoples. So this is what basically we does in the market. And also eXp has a very good platform. We can list couple of listings, then we can generate the listing. So we just started it, so I believe that it is also working very good.
sure over to you next slide man.
Yeah, this is the same things as mentioning that social media engagement always that means that you have to post always daily basis or weekly basis. You create some contents, or maybe you have a good property for a sale in the market, so definitely you can always market it with the reach of putting the hashtags and all the stuffs. You can do that continuously. So always it's mentioned the regular basis you have to do it. Then definitely someday it will reach a very good amount of the target audience, and you will reach very good client database on that. So the second things is the personalized outreach. So that is means you have to reach your old network database in the real estate market. Maybe see what we does basically, real estate companies, colleagues and all the stuffs. We reach those people and we connect them, and sometimes you work together, you will make a very huge amount of the transaction from that, regular transaction from that, because always we can get good client to support our daily routines and the referrals. Every client, whichever you sell, right immediate, you just ask him that would you like to invest some more in some plots. If they are buying an apartment, you can just convince them for to buy an apartment, which we have example it. I just sold one Raintree Park last month, I believe. The same client, I sold two unit in the same table. So that does work very much. So because you already build in a trust with that client, so that's so easy to convince him to go for a second or third unit. And offline presence, so that is always you can go. Yeah, it is right. So the third things is that automate your skill process. How does work? Because see, always whenever you have a lot of number of clients, you have to always use the CRMs. There are a lot of CRMs available, Zoho and LeadRat, and also Lead Plus, which is eXp is providing those. Because some people are, when you connect the buyers, what they does, they are telling that you can call back after 2 days or after 3 days, maybe a month later. So you just need to put an update on the CRMs, then definitely it will give you an auto reminder, which you don't need to miss those people. Because sometimes those people are so busy and they have definitely some schedules for outsourcing the property for them or for an investment purpose. Then the email marketing, always you can do the email marketing with the those we have a generated leads. Those people also you can reach with the email marketing with the some launches. Like for example, if we're talking about East Bangalore, or there are very good properties launched with the Nambiar, maybe you can reach those people with the email marketing. And there are some good properties launching. The Prestige is launching in South. There is a Southern Star, and couple of other properties are launching. Maybe you can reach with the email marketing. Those will be add on your building your the lead databases. And always using the AI tools. Because when you have some details for the property, if you put in chat GPT or any other platforms, it will give you very professional messages. It will create that. Definitely it will hit your client mindset that okay, this is very good property or something. It give you an additional some push from the AI tools as well. So we can go for a next slide, please. Yeah. And yeah, again, this is the step for that, building a long term relationships. So the person who you met with the client or something, because sometimes the buyer or the person, he will not buy immediately. He will take a long journey, because it's not the small investment. Because everybody has a dream to buy a own house, because sometimes it's not feasible at the same time. What you have to do, always you have to connect with those people. Maybe you have to meeting with the coffee, or meeting with the some other dinner or something like that, and you can met with them and to give having a close relation with them, to have a good understanding and giving some advice, how it's make it happen with your dream houses. And offering always those people some new events. And sometime what happens, the most of the buyers, some buyers, they don't have even budget. Okay, they don't know how what the budget they hold. So you have to met with the bankers, you have to met with the other solutions. What some builders are offering 1090 payment plan and 1030 30 70 payment plan. There are those different investments are there. So you can just guide them with meeting again and again those people you have connected with them. So this is also can build some more add on your database. This is the pipelines you can see. Yeah, we can move to the next slide, please. Yeah, then the one when doing the continued routine on your life. Because see, when you try to wake up early morning, this is what I basically does, which is my you can say this is one of the most success part of my life. Personally, I'm telling, because whenever I'm not waking up, it's result, however you hard work or whatever you done after 11 or 12, it is never resulted me in my life personally, which I can say you. And morning when you wake up, because there are, you have to make the three or timetable for your life. Because when you reached your work, or when you started your working, you have to reach those, start doing the posting in the social media. And you have to go back always WhatsApp messages, because so many days back you have responded few clients. And just go back to the old those messages, and say hi hello to them and respond them, and review your leads. Then where you have a couple of leads and just go through it. Don't do the calls on that in the morning time, because morning is most of the people RNR is we resulting with the databases when we call. And start personalize reaching afternoon, like post lunch. Definitely you can reach those new numbers or existing numbers with the calls, and the schedule your meetings and follow up those strong client with the calls. So evening definitely is what basically you can do in the evening, because what you does in the morning, like from the morning or end of till end of the day, what you have does all those things. You have to pack up. Before you pack up, make sure that all the follow up you done, and all the next day meetings are scheduled properly, and you have a proper next day, at least 2 to 3 meetings having the next day. Make sure that then you can live, you can end with the day. This is basically what I does, I tell you. Yeah, here everything is the same. While you're building the database, one is the reaching those people and reaching database, and automating your systems. So because don't miss your follow-ups and things, and building the relationship with the existing client, families, referrals, everything you have to set in the same page, and make the proper routines for the day, for daily basis, weekly basis, and monthly basis. Because see, always beginning of the month and ending of the month, it is one of the good time to aggressively connect with the people. Because while you're connecting the people, believe me that you have one project, for example, any of single project is there. When you have it, because always you have a data, you have a leads, okay. But the problem is that when we connecting those people, we are not very strong voice. We are never does the calls, because why? In the sad moment, without positive mindset, we just reach those people, it's never resulted. Definitely they will tell I'm not interested or something like that. So what you have to do, each and every single numbers you have to reach with the very positive and strong mindset. Either they buy or not buy, they listen or not listen, but from your side you have to make sure every calls you done with a very strong mindset. You have to feel that this is my buyer, this is going to buy. Okay, if you say not interested, you should definitely ask why you are not interested with this particular things, because you were searching the property. Might this gentleman has a finalized, or he's irritated with the multiple agents, unprofessional agent, those reads. Lot of things are happening in the market. So why you are reach with the mindset, you are 15 to 20 years experience in this real estate Bangalore market. So grab some knowledge, do reach those people in the very strong mindset. 110% will be resulted with your database. So taking action, because always if you want to gain something, you have to lose something. Because either when you want to gain, you have to lose sometimes, or some investments. If for example, if you want to only depend on the exp or something, that it is something is not fair, very reasonable amount we are paying to the exp global India. So what we have to do, we have to do some our own activities, which we have to invest very small money. Like it's not very huge amount of money you have to invest. You can try to market with some Google marketing, maybe some WhatsApp marketing, some email marketing. Those things you can do as kind of the action you can do it. Because when you take in a good step, definitely it'll be resulted. And real estate is the things is that lead is the main successful source to reach, succeed in real estate. Because if you don't have a lead, then you have to hassle so much. So try to generate the leads. If you're looking the leads, 99 acres, magic bricks, housing.com, they are personally giving some very good discount packages these days, because they have a good packages are happening these days. So always those beliefs to generate the leads, they are succeed in the market. So how you can do, you can collaborate with a couple of colleague agents. Maybe you can put together and generate number of leads, and you can succeed in that way as well. Or reaching always Instagram posting, and all those social media market, you can do it. Maybe these days doing YouTubes and Instagram are more succeed way to reach people. I think we can make, yeah. If you guys have any questions with related to the lead or regarding how to we start with the really active in real estate. And one more things to I'll add on it. If it is your part-time job, it is not really resulted always, because he make sure that this is your full time, this is your succeed life. And believe me that real estate it's make a lot of money. If you are in IT, if wherever you are in working with the salary, salary job is always salary things. If you are working in real estate as you have a good opportunity to earn in eXp, because generally if you're working with any real estate companies or something, they don't provide this much huge amount of the incentives. Because see, we are here minimum 75% is the basic incentives we are receiving it. So this is one of the best opportunity to work with it. And make sure that it's a full-time job. If it is a part-time job or something like that, see, this is that can be succeed sometime. It's like a lucky draw or something like that. If you work in real estate full time with the focus of, with a very good focus, then definitely it will be resulted with the what the number you are expecting. And thank you very much. And if you guys have any questions, I'd like to answer for that.
Rashid, I'm audible.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you so much for giving a lot of insights. One thing I would like to know, like what kind of team you have to build up to support you in these day-to-day activities, and what responsibilities they share. So, can you just give some
If
input?
my personal input, what I does basically, I believe that when I started in Bangalore, okay, this is only 5 to 6 month journey with the EXP. So what I have started with the one or two telecaller, which is very minimal payment, which is 10,000. Regularly they work behind us, and they have generating a couple of site visit. And we provide definitely database or leads. Then two, one or two telecaller, if you have it, that is help you to grow very quickly. That is a smart, for I'm telling, always I'm mentioning, if you have invested some amount, definitely it will be resulted. You don't need to invest so much. So when you have kind of things, maybe you can expect some work from home. If you don't have an office, you can ask work from home, and they definitely do some 100 200 to 300 calls daily basis. Then they will be generating some, ideally in a weekly time, hardly maybe 5 to 10 site visit they will generate from them site. So while the telecaller is generating the from the database, that is not really closure leads. Definitely, then you have to filter those leads in the closure leads. Then definitely it will be support as a team. This
Okay,
is also
fair.
possible. This is also possible. Then one another way, because always closing the deal, it has to be with the sales manager or something. Because when you're going for a site visit, is the deal maker, is the deal closure is more important. Because sometimes builder, they are not very much you can possibly close the deals. You must be there, and your presence, your support for the closing is more important than the builder, or some you are reaching with some other people who have known experienced people.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Secondary real estate as well.
Yeah, see, actually, I was not doing secondary real estate, because see, what I have done my practice. Okay, I done for a builder property three to there is no beyond the limit. Whichever numbers we work in a primary market. So the secondary market, we are not dealing with anything less than 5 CR. So if any good deal happens, we are not serious to do that. But if we have a good buyer is there above 5 CR, definitely we are doing it.
Okay, and how search a property worth 5 crore in secondary sales, and whether it is is your premium sale requirement. So how do you decide on to that?
See, what happened, those days, because resale, when you talk about resale, it is ready to move in property. When you talk about builder property, 90% are under construction, and it will be available within 2 to 3 year timeline. So the demand for the people who's looking always ready to move in, because always they need a house very quick. So for that, generating the buyer is so easy, and generating the inventories, that is, the portals are there, 99 acres are there, Magic Bricks are there, housing.coms are there. There will be owner listing will be available. You just reach those people. and connect those data and work with those leads. That is also possible. All then apart from that, you can reach the project. For example, any project, the security has a couple of inventories. Any builder security, they have a couple of inventories. You can reach those securities as well for your daily routine. For that, what we have to do because everywhere there is a buyer, so we have to hunt. Like first you have to go for all the online platform to reach those buyers, the sellers. And in these sellers also sometimes they are a buyers, because they are selling just because they want to reinvest in some under construction property. This is one option. Second, you have to reach in weekly once or two times all the securities. Daily keep one day to reach all your where you are working. For example, if I'm working in Whitefield, I should reach all the nearby properties securities and connecting those people. Also it will be resulted with the good inventory. Sometimes they are giving the buyers as well. So that is you can do with the it has to be continued practice. Sometime when you went, for example, you're trying to go with this week, you will not resulted with maybe one inventory. But if you're trying continuation, definitely you will be resulted with the connection, because the first time you meet anybody, they will not give you any number or any properties. You have to meet them, reach them, and maybe you can give some minimal food or something. Those are that will those people will connect you very good. So this kind of practice you can do it as a practice lead, because sometime always result. Sometimes this security can give you big amount of 10-20 lakh business also they can provide you.
And do you
So
get the commission?
yeah, not commission. See, if you offer the commission, they will become an agent. Don't offer a commission. You give them advance, maybe 100 rupees or 200 rupees. That is more than 20,000 rupees for them, because you are giving advance amount. You are not offering that after closing I'll give you some money or something. When you closed, maybe you can give maybe 500 rupees or 1,000 rupees, not more than that. If you offer 20,000, they will leave this real estate, the security job, and they will join the real estate. So
Right.
you have to keep everyone on the as respect, because telecaller has to be there in the telecaller side, and any agent will be there. You have to keep an as an agent. Everyone has own space. If you given the similarity, then the equality, then definitely it is resulted as a loss.
Coming back onto that, sorry.
Yeah, please.
So coming back onto the team size, like
Yeah.
this is one activity where you said this thing, telecallers, and
Yeah.
the rest of the things like going to the securities and all, you being then
Personally, yeah, in the beginning days, definitely, I personally was doing it. Now, see, today we have done very good amount of, because when you have 10, 15, 10 deals, you done it, then you will have enough financial support. Then you can increase your team, but not immediately.
so like inspecting the properties or going along with the client for showing them property, and so for that also you suggest people to be hired.
No, not that in immediate stage, because you have to see the success ratio. At least if you can close 5 to 5 deals in a month, then definitely you can increase one person for a support for you. If you are not closing minimum 5 deals, you don't need to have any manager. Nothing is required. That is waste of money, because managers are expensive.
Fair enough. Thank you so much for this, Rashid.
I think, Rashid, the clarity of thoughts you are sharing, so I totally agree on the same. So until unless you are not closing 10 transactions, I feel also the same. You should not hire any staff. Yes, telecallers, maybe social media marketing manager outsource, you can do it. But if you want to replicate the people like you, in my opinion, with EXP model, then you should get one person once you close that, once you reach there, because people will start coming to you and they will say, okay, I wanted to work with you. No matter whether you wanted to give me 30%, 50% split, or you want to give me a salary, because they can see you as a leader. So I think this is a very valid point Rashid has shared. And those who are successful in real estate, I think everyone has done the whole process by themselves, because there's no shortcut. Yesterday also I shared, and today I'm sharing. Until unless you don't know how things can be done, right? You need to live that moment. You need to live that experience. Then only you will be able to nurture the other person, the second person. So until unless आप site visit कराओगे नहीं, ये सारे calling नहीं करोगे, cold calling नहीं करोगे, राइट, लीड्स पे फॉलो अप नहीं करोगे, ट्रांजेक्शंस जब कैंसिल होंगी, वो जो है ना फीलिंग ऑफ लूजिंग, राइट, वो आपको सीखनी पड़ेगी, और वो आपको सिखाता है दैट जो एक ट्रांजेक्शन कैंसिल होती है, जो सैडनेस वाली फीलिंग आती है कि here I would have made 20 lakh rupees, what I've done wrong, right? So those are the learnings what every person has to go through. And then, like Rashid said, that you need to also find your niche, right? So focus should be one area, like he's doing primary development. So अगर कोई आ जाता है जहाँ पे buyers short है कि हाँ भाई लेगा ही लेगा, then only the he is putting his effort. So very very simple. I think 95%, yesterday also I mentioned the same. 95% of the people did this mistake कि जो भी लीड आती है उस पे काम करना शुरू हो जाते हैं. It is a similar like जैसे आप वो काफी मूवीज में दिखाते हैं ना, एक मुर्गी छोड़ दी और उसमें 20 लोग. तो दिस इज द सेम सिचुएशन. एक क्लाइंट होता है, उसके पीछे 20 एजेंट भागते रहते हैं, ये नहीं पता वो क्लाइंट करना क्या है. यू नीड टू क्रिएट समथिंग वेयर यू हैव एक्सपर्टीज. एंड जब क्लाइंट आपके पास आता है तो ही विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू नो योर नॉलेज फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट. And that time, the client will be happy to close with you only, rather than going with 10-15 different agents. So वो चीज के लिए आपको थोड़े से अपने स्किल सेट पे काम करना पड़ेगा.
Excuse me, Rashid bhai, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Haji, good morning, Rashid bhai. Thank you for this valuable session. My question was, I think someone was just discussing with you about team building. So, just on a basic level, I want to understand if we hire from scratch, if we hire, like, for example, a telecaller at a very basic minimum wage, and we give them a target for about, let's say, 150, 200 calls per day. So my understanding is, how do we ensure data security that because what happens in the secondary market or even the primary market, that telecallers have their own contact with other brokers or channel partners, and they share the confirmed data with other channel partners who are offering them incentives. So is there a software that we can ensure the data security, or is there any sort of incentivizing the staff? Please highlight.
Yeah. So what we have to do, we
I
should.
hope I was clear.
Yeah, very clear, very clear. You mentioned very good point, which it's
Ji, ji, ji.
happening in the market, right?
Ji.
What I personally does, I trained the new telecaller, okay, which is never been in real estate market.
Okay.
Okay, those people, they don't have kind of this kind of habits which they can share the lead with someone else or something. And secondly, I given a company phone sim, a company sim with,
Okay,
and they are
okay.
not allowed to do personal communication or something. No, they are not allowed to use the personal phones inside the office, or when they are living, they live with the office. And the lead which one we are providing, we are not going for an Excel sheet. We are giving a this Google sheet, more or less. And there are
Okay.
one software is there to monitor that how many calls they does. Easy something, Easy Plus, some software is there that monitor how
Easy
many
plus.
calls. Yeah, easy. Wait, I'll tell you.
So basically, what this does is it monitors the number of
It's
calls,
monitor number of calls.
and it safeguards the data as well.
No, it won't save your data or something. It is some
Okay.
data saving. It's always it's our responsibility, because always you monitoring those people. And because when you
Okay.
get the new people, right, they are not doing it. I personally practice witness to on it. When you have they are not work, because they're working with some banking, telecalling, or some other sectors. When they are reach the real estate market, because only real estate market, only the data spreading industry, the more.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you compare any other industry, real estate industry, one of
Mhm.
the host industry with the securing data, because it was so difficult to secure the data. For that, you have to keep the telecaller who have never been experienced in real estate market, and building the trust. The employees
Okay.
giving some, the getting the trust with the employees, giving some hopes. Definitely, it supports to, they will continuously work with us.
Okay. So basically, hire a fresher and give them ample training and build their trust, right? So
Correct.
that
So
they're
the things is that, don't get the, completely, non-experienced one. Get experienced people which is in different
Acha.
industry, not in real estate industry.
Different
Calling
industry.
process is everywhere is same, because someone selling credit
Okay,
card,
great.
real estate is same. Real estate is
Yeah.
some different platform, which is the ticket size is little bit higher side. That's the
Higher,
only thing.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
in that scenario, it's very minimal chance to be lack of the leads.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Rashid bhai. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Rasbi.
Yeah. Hi.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Hi, Kuldeep ji.
Yeah. Morning. Yeah. As per your experience, just I want to ask, as revenue is concerned, which tools were more effective, either Instagram, Facebook's, WhatsApp, email marketing. Which have you analyzed?
Yeah. If I personally suggest you, yes, yes. See, anywhere you are doing right, you should be a best, not be the second rank or last rank.
Right,
So what I suggest, if you're working, keep one focused location, like anywhere. In Bangalore, all the locations are very best. It's not that East Bangalore is very good or North Bangalore is good. Everywhere has own inquiry, own client, own very strong market, because entire Bangalore market is very strong. Either you work with the low segment ticket or high segment ticket anywhere, but wherever you work, you have to be the best person. So might you are using any platform like Google marketing, focus
right,
on one platform with the spending enough, make it a top listing. When you list it, right, for example, you list maybe in housing.com 19x, make sure your list only visible in that location.
right,
So that will support your quick growth. For example, if focusing, if in Whitefield, yes, in prestige, yes, we are top, because prestige is supporting like anything, because builder support is more important, and focus one or two builders. So what will happen, regularly you are meeting the with the client, so there is some lead clash or something, that builder definitely support you rather than the not regular person.
right.
This is one of the best, focusing one single location, one platform is very good, because I'm not focusing everywhere.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Rashid, from your discussion and from your conversation, I think one thing which I am also kind of learning, that you're focused and your goal very clearly, right?
Yeah, Sachin.
Be it your lead generation, be it your product, be it your where you want to work. And I think this is one of the reason why you will be able to generate 75 lakh in last 6 months in GCI. So it's a extraordinary achievement, I would say. There's only two agents apart from you are able to cater this kind of thing. And yes, it comes from the experience. Like you said, you have a 12 years of experience. And good thing is that you have experience in two different markets, India and Dubai, right? You have worked in Pune, you have worked in Dubai. So I think this is bringing a lot of knowledge when you set up your own company, or within your own team. And the learnings what you have learned, I'm sure, from the past is getting it. So I am a little curious, Rashid, like one question from my side, because Bangalore, yes, it's a very flourishing market. So what type of clientels, right, in terms of demographics, you prefer working with, or your clientels are they the top executives working in IT, or they are working in businessmen? Because and from where did you find success to reaching out these people? Is it a calling, or is it social media? So if you can just share from your past experience in the last 6 months in Bangalore.
Yeah. See, what I practically does, always I mention my focus, which will be above 5 CR for a resale inventories and above 3 CR for a primary market. Okay. So what I does practically, I just focus targeting those clients. How does it happens? Maybe see, I'm personally using 99 acres. If you ask guys, so I am reaching, because I'm doing multiple listing of 5 CR or 3 CR, different similar platform, and focusing on very, like 5 to 10 kilometer radiation only. I'm marketing it. I'm not marketing entire Bangalore or something like that. So when I'm doing this, so repeatedly we are getting the similar client, which is really wanted to buy the similar product. So when we reach the mark, one client for the location wise client, what we does, we are giving all the options and convincing for one good product. So for example, if I'm offering a prestige, it is definitely I offer all the builders, but at the end of the day, I'm reaching those people to one single product, which is I like to sell prestige. Because when you're selling a branded project, you don't need to convince who is the brand, who is prestige, what the product they are delivering it, what the quality they are delivering it, either they are trustworthy people or not. So our job is much easier when you are working with the cat a builders. That's the one things. And second things, getting the client, for example, some client has a budget of 3 CR, 110%, this gentleman has a budget of 10 CR. Why? Just because he kept 3 CR for his kids, 3 cr for some this share markets and trading and all this stuff, so he invested. And some 3 cr for some for security reason he kept. So the smart people, they never invest the all the amount in one place. So what you have to do, you have to convince those people, if they don't have a budget, mention them the property appreciation is happen in first 10 years, that is much higher than wherever you invest. So then definitely, because the purpose of buying here in Bangalore most of the time is the end users, and most of the time is IT relocated people, because most of the buyers I'm facing here in is Bangalore, who is came from Noida, Gurgaon, and all this stuff. So Noida, if you ask them where are you from, if they are from Noida, they don't want smaller size apartment. Definitely, they have a budget of 3 cr, but they want to buy 4,000 square feet apartment. For them, you have to definitely convince, because I never has a equal budget client I sold the property, because whenever coming the client, they are coming for a 3 cr. Then we do convince those people to go with the higher ticket. I have a client which is I closed last month, which is he has a budget of 6 cr. He closed 12.5 cr product. He has, because he's working in a Google. His wife is working in a Microsoft. So we knows that this kind of professionals, definitely they have enough support from, they can get a banking, or they have own money. So generating the as available leads, understanding who they are from. First you have to understand where they are from. Secondly, you have to understand what the background they have it, either they are IT people or what they are. And most of the CEOs are so little bit difficult to sell, because CEOs are little bit smart. They will search all the market. Sometime CEOs also getting, because in this East Bangalore market we are getting most of the IT, sir. Most of the IT people are there in East Bangalore market. So what we understand. So these are the things. I believe I'm
Very nicely said. I think it's a very good input. I also made some notes out of it. So guys, if you are not making notes, I think you are gonna miss out. So any other question for Rashid?
So I think there are some chats.
Sir, there is a question from Deep Singh. Could
Go
you
ahead.
please name some free softwares which Rashid mentioned in while
Yeah. Software, see, for lead generation or the automation.
Yeah,
lead
this
generation
was
and
actually
automation?
no, no. I asked this question when you were showing I think the first or second slide, where you were showing email automation and AI tools. For that, I asked this question: are there any particular softwares for this?
No, there are a lot of email automation. Email automation, you have it. One software, I'll just give me a second. Just go through it. I'm not. Three Sigma CRM is there. So there are sort of. So one, I think yesterday we have mentioned.
So अगर मैं बोलूँ ना इसमें, I think Lead Plus से भी आप भेज सकते हो सर emails.
Lead Plus is we have already Lead Plus, right?
So
That is
Lead
one of the good software, because it's already paid.
So your question, you already have a CRM जहाँ से आप automatically Lead Plus के द्वारा आप emails भेज सकते हो bulk में. You can select all the contacts in a one go. Whatever property you want to send, you can just draft it
Acha.
and create it and send it. From your account only it will go.
Okay, I haven't tried the bulk automation part. I'll try it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So guys,
but
there
don't
are-
try the WhatsApp. Sorry to interrupt. Don't
Yeah.
try to send the WhatsApp in from your personal numbers. Okay, the not business numbers. So if you're sending your
Okay,
WhatsApp,
it
will be
gets
blocked
banned.
in some time. Yeah, it
Okay.
will be banned.
No worries.
So
No.
maybe for the WhatsApp purpose, you can buy WhatsApp numbers, business WhatsApp numbers. So there are some charges. It won't be banned.
Yeah, I'm actually exploring some options available in the market which provide bulk WhatsApp sending services, and they provide virtual numbers as well.
Correct. That is a WhatsApp only. That does, I believe.
Yeah, WhatsApp and text messages also. Some people actually they resort to old traditional methods, and for them, it's basically bulk WhatsApp and text messages services.
Correct.
Great, George, you can ask the question now.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah. Hi, George.
Yeah, hi Rashid. It's great to see the number of closings you are doing, and the knowledge that you have is obviously why it is happening. One question I have is regarding the cold calls. If you can tell me that one problem that we face in cold calls is that after a certain number of calls, the number goes into the spam. So if you have some strategy, to avoid that, or how do you
Correct.
avoid that?
What basically we does, we are giving 2 to 3 numbers for on telecaller. So what they used to do, they are using multiple numbers to call.
Okay.
So, however, it is after certain times it will getting this spam. But in this practice, I don't think so the number easily can be banned, and buying a postpaid number is a good option, because prepaid number getting easily quickly banned spammed.
Okay. And one more thing, you told that another source was 99 acres. So this 99 acres and online listing platform, do they work well for the primary sales also? Because as far as I know, it is mostly for
Yeah,
the
please.
secondary resale.
Yeah, 99. See, all the with the portals, it will generate your resale inventory, resale leads very quickly.
What about the primary? For the primary, are they effective?
Primary, see what those resale buyers you have to convince for the primary.
Okay.
Because if you see in this market, right, if it is in Bangalore market, resale inventories are so less. So at the end of the day, they have to go for the primary, because at the end of the day, we are targeting the locations. So yes, out of 100 leads, you will get 10 interested buyers. So out of 90, it will be waste for you. If you're generating 100 leads for a 99 acres or any other resale marketing platform, so out of 10, one will be the buyer. How
Sure,
you are
sure,
going to convince?
sure. Thank you, Rashid. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I think, and also just wanted to add here, George. See, buyer is a buyer, right? And your seller can be in your buyer. So main focus of generating lead is like lead is something which has a interest in buying or selling real estate. Okay, so we call it lead. Then from the lead to conversion, be it a buyer or a seller, it is up to you, right? How you are actually showing them, demonstrating, because when you met them, maybe they are looking for a ready to move in inventory, right? There are high chances they will buy, ready to move in only, but there are lesser chance, right? 1%, 2%, 5%, or 10% also. When you give them an opportunity, show them that this could be a better thing. If you already own a house, instead of buying, a new house right now, shifting there, better you should buy, a under construction or a pre-launch, and then you can delay your program, right? So if he's having money, maybe he can buy that, or maybe he's having extra money that he can buy that one also, and then he still buy the ready to move in inventory. So like Rashi said, and again, if I'll ask you, George, you have 1 crore rupees, whether you are gonna invest all 1 crore rupees or you wanna invest 30 lakh rupees. So you will say, I will rather, maybe 30 lakh rupees or 50 lakh rupees I will invest, and then I'll more money, and then maybe grow that 50 lakh rupees, and maybe spend in next 1 2 years. So this is how people think. This is how the buyer also think. दे नेवर से कि मेरा बजट 1 करोड़ रुपए है, तो वो 1 करोड़ रुपए आपको फर्स्ट डे बोल देंगे, वो मे बी 50 लाख बोलेंगे, 60 लाख बोलेंगे, but they have that buffer of increasing the budget, or maybe they have a credit limit. So for that you need to meet them, talk to them at least 2 3 times, because you are not selling groceries, you are selling a really high end investment, most expensive, I would say, asset class. So uske liye you need to break the ice, and then only you will be able to close it.
Right, right.
May I add something?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, may I add something?
Yes, go ahead, Deep.
Yeah. There is one more tool that I've seen in the recent times, and I'm currently working on it as well. On YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I've seen some influencers, some seasoned influencers. What they do is first they build up their channel, first they build up their brand, and they showcase properties, and they give knowledgeable videos as well, knowledgeable inputs. And once they build a strong community, strong subscriber base or follower base, then frequently, then occasionally, what they do is they invite few clients to a webinar, and through that webinar they explain the complete project and presentation, and from there they collect EOIs or the attraction from the. So this is a very effective tool, although it takes a lot of time, but when it gives results, it gives very fruitful results. Just an input.
No, I think it's a good input, Deep. और I think जितना आप ज़्यादा value दोगे ना, उतना ही ज़्यादा chances है कि client will stick with you, rather than most of the agents what they do, they start selling it, right? So you need to understand during the conversation, during the process, that what is the stage where you have to push them, right? And where is the stage where you have to step back. Like for example, काफी सारे negotiations में है, I am sure negotiation Shashank will take a training, I'm just sharing from my experience, because there was a point in a negotiation जहाँ पे आपको लगता है कि client is not raising it, right? एंड ये डील नहीं हो रही है, तो आप बोलते हो कि सर आप कर लो डील, हम कमीशन छोड़ देंगे, राइट? दिस इज द मोस्ट कॉमन प्रैक्टिस विच एजेंट से, बिकॉज इंटरेस्ट ऑफ एजेंट इज ऑल्सो इन्वॉल्व. बट आई ऑलवेज से कि जब भी आप नेगोशिएशन में बैठे हो, आपको बिल्कुल भी डेस्परेशन नहीं दिखानी होती है, नॉट इवन अ सिंगल साइन ऑफ डेस्परेशन। आपको क्लाइंट को ये फील कराना होता है रादर कि सर दिस इज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी, यू आर गोइंग टू मिस इट। तो किसी और डेवलपर का भी कुछ नहीं जाएगा, कोई और बायर, राइट? बट as a buyer you are the one who's going to miss this opportunity, miss your favored inventory, the location you like, the floor you liked, right? And I cannot help you with after that if you are not making the decision right away. You have time, you can go back, sleep over it. If you wish to clock it right now, hold it, pay right 5 lakh 50 lakh or 50,000 2 lakh rupees, कुछ भी आप देके जाओ, we can hold the inventory just as a commitment, and you can come back tomorrow, decide your mind, this is fully refundable. So these kind of things, these kind of words you really need to understand, right? कभी भी क्लाइंट से आप बोलते हो, जैसे मैंने लास्ट टाइम भी बोला था कि मैंडेट, फी लेटर, ये सब मत बोलो, आप बोलो पेपर वर्क, राइट? व्हेन यू वांटेड टू लोक अ डील, आप बोलो कि सर लेट्स होल्ड दिस इन्वेंट्री फॉर सम टाइम, एटलीस्ट विल गेट सम टाइम टू थिंक अबाउट इट, रिसर्च इट एंड कैलकुलेट आवर फाइनेंशियल्स, स्पेशली प्राइमरी में। आप 50,000 रुपये से, लाख रुपए से, 5 लाख रुपए से, बैंकेबल नॉन बैंकेबल चेक से आप, एंड होता क्या है, अगर वो आपने स्टेप करा दिया, 90% ऑफ द टाइम it will conclude as a transaction, because when the client goes back he will say automatically, and it's a psychological thing, he will say मैंने वो खरीद लिया, ठीक है? अब 22,000 दिए हैं, चाहे 5 लाख दिए हैं, चाहे 1 लाख दिए हैं, कहीं ना कहीं उसके दिमाग में सेटिस्फेक्शन आ जाता है कि मेरे को डील मिल चुकी है, ठीक है? अगर मैं कैंसिल करता हूँ तो दिस इज माई फॉल्ट, एंड 90% ऑफ द टाइम पीपल डोंट कैंसिल। 10% आर स्टिल देयर बिकॉज वहाँ पे बजट नहीं होता है, बाद में जाके उनको रियलाइज होता है कि मेरे पास पैसे ही नहीं है तो मैं खरीदूंगा कैसे, है ना? या फिर उनको कुछ और, बट 90% ऑफ द टाइम इट इज अ कन्वर्जन। दैट्स वाई डेवलपर कलेक्ट ईओआई। ईओआई खरीदने का रीजन ही ये है कि वो एक साइकोलॉजी को टच कर रहे हैं कि क्लाइंट इज फील लाइक मैंने ऑलरेडी अलॉटमेंट में डाल दिया तो मेरा नंबर लग जाएगा। सो दीज आर सम कपल ऑफ थिंग्स वेयर आई थिंक एजेंट्स फेल। सो ये आपको थोड़ा समझना पड़ेगा, सभी लोगों को मैं बोल रहा हूँ, दिस इज माई टिप। whenever you do the negotiation, whenever you are in the transaction, give it some time, ठीक है? डोंट सी कि भाई अभी बंद करो, अभी बंद करो, है ना? ज़्यादा फॉलो अप करोगे, ज़्यादा कॉल्स करोगे, मैसेज करोगे, कहीं ना कहीं कुछ बेचना चाह, डेस्परेशन दिखा रहा है। राशिद, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? आई थिंक पंकज हैज आस्क्ड हाउ डू यू हैंडल योर सोशल मीडिया, you outsource them to make reels, videos, or distribution of platform to different vendors and employee?
Yeah, the social media personally, I have one team from my native, so they are doing it for the social media platforms. So because it's, for me, is a cost effective, because one of our family member only. So they have a company, they are organizing it, all the Google marketing, web page, landing page, and all the stuffs. They are doing it. So definitely, so without paying, without losing something, we'll never receive a right buyers or something. So for that, either you lose your time reaching the your referrals, either you spend some money, those market, because the when you pay something, definitely that will be resulted with the numbers. If you pay 10 per, if you pay 1 lakh rupees, it will give you 20 lakh rupees in a month. This is the real estate market. So there are something you have to do it. If you pay minimum 1 lakh rupees, definitely if you work very aggressively, definitely you can make 20 lakh rupees in a month. This is what we can, what basically I does. And most of the the who is making very good incentive in the month, 20-25 lakh in a month, those people, they are spending a money to get the active buyers, because always we cannot go back to the referrals and all this stuff. So the main 75% buyers you have to generate from the active buyers. That is to support your career very quickly, to grow your career very quickly. Yeah, I think.
So guys, any other question? Otherwise we will end the session. It was a great session, great insights,
Yeah, thank you, sir.
interaction.
Yeah,
Good,
and
Rashid. Thank you.
thank you.
Someone is saying something. Go ahead. Great. So thank you so much, Rashid, for sharing your experience, your journey, whatever you know. And I think you are also feeling better after presenting. How was your feeling with this
Yeah,
session?
definitely, because I'm so bad in the presentation of the stuff. So
Yeah.
definitely, so, doing some couple of sections, so definitely that'll be better. What I can definitely present some better ideas. Thank you for the opportunity, I believe.
Oh, great, sir. Thank you, Rashid. And I
Thank you,
think
sir.
all the best for transactions in pipeline. I'm sure you have a
Yeah,
potential of reaching the icon this year, and I think you are very close to it. Already half of your journey is already covered, and half you have to go through. So do let us know how we can help and support you.
Yeah, yeah,
Guys,
definitely.
for those who are thinking of working, and I think it should start, like counting starts from one. So don't think about closing the 10 transactions, start one and then keep on counting, and you will hit the 10 number very soon. So one transaction at a time, focus your market, focus a project, focus a niche, focus your clientele also, right? And start working on that. One learning from Rashid again, key takeaways from this session, that if there's a client who wants to purchase, then you should put your all energy to close that transaction, right? So
Yeah.
that is one thing. It's a good learning. It's not like required to have 100 leads. If you have 3 leads, you are closing 3 leads in a month. I think that is also another approach of working profitably in real estate. So guys, if you like it, please put your comment in the session, and you can shout out. You can also reach out to Rashid. Rashid, thank you so much for joining us and having a great session. And I think in evening we have another session. So look forward for that. I think all of you are liking these sessions. I am enjoying. I'm sure others also having the same feeling, because we can learn from the fellow agent the success, how they are getting reaching there, and you guys are sharing your own experience. And I think one thing is your honesty, like Kumar has shared yesterday. He shared whatever he knows, right? Similarly, Rashid, you have shared from your experience, and you are honest about it, right? You are not talking what you don't know. So I think that's the great thing. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.